gamers? I'm right here at E3 2015. I'm with Celia because of one thing. There is a huge rise of indie games, and there's only one place on the planet to look for games of original content and developers, and I'm talking about IndieCade.
IndieCade.
Celia, how are you feeling today? How is everything?
I'm feeling great. I love our booth. I love talking to the developers in our booth. We have so many wonderful, brilliant, creative people here, resourceful people.
Right.
It's very inspiring to look around and see all of these booths with numbers on them and games that cost millions and millions of dollars. And people in here, like there's a guy in our booth here that his day job is he works on Gears of War. And to save his soul, he decided to make his own game on the side. He's just about to launch a Kickstarter. Wow. So, yeah. People here are very resourceful, they're very determined, they're very passionate. They're not driven by marketing or big bucks. They're driven by, they have a vision of something they want to say with games, and that's why they're here.
Yeah. Guys, just want to let you guys know, if you guys don't know about it yet, IndieCade has housed a lot of the games that has been editors' picks on both the App Store and Google Play. It's been featured on PlayStation. They're also on Xbox One and on PC. So, all games for everybody, right? And that's what we're going for. But for people who don't know what IndieCade is, of course, what is IndieCade, Celia?
IndieCade is an annual festival that features independently produced games, and we also have other events every year.
Right.
Our main festival takes place in October in Culver City, and we have an awards event. We have games that are brought in through a jurying process, which I oversee, and then we also have curated games. There's usually about 80 to 100 games that we show every year there. In addition to that, we do this showcase for the ESA for E3. We've been doing this, actually, we started this in 2007.
Right.
So next year will be our 10th year.
Now look at that. Look at that. That's amazing.
Yeah,
It's amazing. I love
yeah. It's really great. And we actually started doing this showcase before we launched our festival in 2008.
Right.
Because the ESA wanted to showcase what was going on with indie games, and we started out very small in the back corner. Now we're a little bit bigger in the front corner. We have Sony as one of our main sponsors. Sony has published a number of IndieCade games. People don't necessarily know this, but a lot of the indie games that you see on PlayStation Network originated at IndieCade. We also have a New York event in February called IndieCade East.
Okay. So you finally are going to the other side of the country
and
now.
actually we're working on Europe. We'll see how that goes.
They will welcome you with open heart with everything.
We have a lot of European developers here. We try, especially for our E3 showcase, because this is all curated. Sam Roberts, the director, and myself handpick a lot of these games along with some of our curatorial teams. And we like to bring European developers here because they don't really have any other chance to get exposed to the mainstream game industry. And a lot of developers walk out of our E3 booth with some kind of a publishing deal. So that's always really nice to see that they, we had one group of guys here from Holland who lost their place to stay. So Monday night I'm getting these frantic texts, and I finally said, look, try Airbnb, see if you can get something reasonable, and they were able to. And when I got here yesterday, they were like, well, maybe we'll run into some publishers here. And I turned around and I said, well, considering that you're 5 feet away from the Sony section of our booth, you'd be hard-pressed not to.
Right. Well, might as well go.
Yeah,
right?
They're here with us.
Oh, no, they're here.
Yeah, Sony always shows games in our booth because they want to attract developers to publish with them. Right. And I have to say, Sony, I give them a lot of credit. Sony is, of the people that we've worked with, they've been our biggest sponsor for many years, and they're a developer that indie developers want to work with.
And Nintendo has started to show up in IndieCade as well.
Nintendo's been around the last couple of years. Nintendo has joined us. I can say a couple of other big players are going to be on board this year that haven't been involved before. We're still waiting for a few people to get on board. Alienware always loans us bazillions of computers. You'll see their label on everything here. We've had Oculus Rift, we've had Leap Motion. A lot of new tech companies like to sponsor IndieCade because they want content.
Oculus and everything else.
Yeah, so we did an Oculus Rift game jam. We've done a couple different game jams. We did one with Leap Motion. So we like to help new companies that are coming out with new technology because indie developers are really good at coming up with cool stuff to do with technology.
Right. So for the people out there right now, of course, Celia, I'm going to speak for them. I have a problem. I can't seem to find any original games anymore. And I don't know where in the world I should go to see original content developed by awesome people. Where should I go and when is this going to happen?
You should go to IndieCade, October 25th to 27th in Culver City, or IndieCade East, which is mid-February in New York.
Well, there you guys have it. Visit IndieCade in their website, guys. Make sure you guys stick here at gamerspack.com for more stuff like this. We're going to link the IndieCade website right there so you can also buy your tickets and show up and support the fellow gamers who are creating original content. Once again, guys, thank you very much for watching. Celia, you have been awesome.
Thank you so much.
All right, gamers. See you next time.